Run these bitches over. Okay.
Okay, what?
I think I just like tried to take out another guy. And like failed.
There's a lot of that going in the broadcast race.
You're currently 0.4 off the leader's pace. That lap was a 28.1.
Was it really?
I mean, yeah, because there's no max on. You won't get DQ'd if you
The track
spin.
temperature is increasing. It's now.
You might as well take as many with you as you
Fahrenheit.
can.
Oh my gosh.
Now, I'm not saying everybody's gonna be driving like that, but there was some guys doing that in the broadcast race. I don't know what I'm doing, Flo.
We got one fast repair,
There's a
right?
car behind. Take care. Rejoin him.
Yep.
Yeah.
One fast repair.
And I think I talked to either Flo or Mark. I would say we reserve that until we actually have a meatball.
100%.
Yeah, I hope we don't use it.
I saw like Marcos, like they used it early, dude, and like they didn't even was in a meatball or anything.
Yeah.
Like, don't use it. I told them, and they still used it. It was like lap 50, and like it would have been like maybe a minute of damage or repair.
Car outside. Hold your line. Clear high. Car high. Clear high.
So is there any way to get a sound whenever somebody types in Twitch chat?
No.
Okay.
Well, maybe, yeah. But like, it would be like a mod. It would.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a part of the main part.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Howdy.
So Mark.
How's it going, Mark?
Good. Hey, did y'all know? I just figured it out by accident. In first gear, the rev limiter keeps you at exactly pit speed.
Yep.
Oh, that's good to know.
I don't know if that was planned, but man, I was struggling in second gear with it, and so I tried first gear, and it all worked out.
Yeah, I was worried about like the engine blowing up, but it didn't look like it was affecting the temps or anything.
A good thing to know, though.
You're now 0.4
We get
off
a
the pace.
webcam?
Yeah, I found it. I don't like the position of it though.
Screaming RG.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I found my webcam, but I don't like the position of it. I might have to mess with it.
There's a car leaving the pits.
Or tell you when you guys chatter.
18th.
When you get a chance, post the link, and we'll send it to my brother.
Okay. Hey, Sassy.
Car high. He's still there.
I think.
Hold your line.
Stroke victim, and he can't.
Clear high.
Sim race. And he's a racing fanatic. Probably more than all four of us put together.
There, I sent you.
Thanks, Flo.
Thank you.
That puts you 0.4
Thanks, Flo.
off the pace. That lap time was 28.
Yeah, I'm multi right now. I'm going YouTube and Twitch.
YouTube, your Razor Racing?
No, on YouTube it's just it's RGB Geek as well. I can post that one, I think. Well, the way I had OBS set up originally, I could get the link, but now I can't find where the link is since I updated it. Such a noob.
You're now 0.4 off the pace.
I found it.
Okay. Okay.
Hope you're ready to dodge, Mountain.
Oh, we'll be alright.
That first stint's gonna be a doozy, I think.
Car low.
You think so?
Yeah, I think it'll clear
Still
out
there. You've
after
just
a few
done a
laps.
28 clear
Yeah,
low.
but
Inside. Clear inside. Car low. Hold your line. Clear low.
I'm gonna
Pretty
try
tough,
and
at least.
turn off
Car inside.
my spotter.
Clear car inside. Okay, Kev. There's a car exiting the pits. Heads up. Clear inside.
no, I was reading what you guys talking about last. I don't know. I'm still have a hard time saving gas.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah, I think that strategy of hitting on lap 81 or 82 of each stint, because I've never had the tires go down like I did today when I tried it, but I pushed real early and that seems to have done it. Once I got to lap 80, I couldn't even get back in the 28s.
Thanks, Sassy. Hope you're having a good weekend as well. It's nice and warm here in South Texas.
Yeah, I worry if I push on the first stint, we were trying to gas save, it mess everything up too if I came up too short.
Well, think of this. Since it's 10 gallons in 100 laps, if you pit at 81, 82 laps, your pit stop's going to be 18% shorter
Hey, Racing Gladiator.
because you're not putting as much fuel in, and that's how the difference makes up.
Yep, Flo's gonna be driving here whenever his stint comes up.
It takes them, and that pit entry's a bitch. I seen some guys in Marcos's race, they would slide outside the line trying to make the pit, and people would tag them on the bumper coming in on that bottom line. So I said, screw it. I go in right in the entry to turn 3. And even with the marbles, you can still handle it. Maybe 2 seconds it'd cost me, but that's better than a 40-second penalty or a crash.
And this track seems a little bit slipperier too. Oval Charity too.
I noticed a difference between AI sessions and real sessions.
This ain't the same setup I've been practicing on all week.
That's the one I've been practicing on, Oval Charity 2.
So,
And was it? I mean, maybe. I feel like I would
You're
have
right.
noticed the two.
Today it does seem looser. Oh, the track temperature is 124. Earlier it was 119.
Yeah, that could be it too. I feel like I haven't seen one this hot for a couple days. First couple times I got on testing it was this hot, but I felt like it did cool down.
Something I've noticed if in AI sessions, if you set the AI really high, there's a limit to how fast the AI drivers can drive, I guess, and it slows the track down for everyone else. I know that for a fact. In road races, I don't know about oval.
And that could be it too, because I always turn the one side up to 125.
wow, this is a lot different than the other test session I was just in.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking when I was trying to put a heater on. I was like, I can't get 27. I think I hit a 27.7 once during the week. At least an 8, for sure.
Yeah, I
I
guess.
had a 27.4, but it was at 90-degree track temperature.
Yeah, man, yeah. At one point, I looked at Garage 61 and everybody was like a second faster. Then I realized they were like 60 degrees cooler on the track temp or something crazy.
Yeah, it's huge with these little bitty tires.
So slippery, dude. What the fuck?
You're gonna have to teach me the ways of Twitch, Flo.
What?
Well, I'm trying to see if you is there any place that shows you like who's viewing or how many viewers?
Yeah, it should be on your main. I mean, I can see that like as a viewer.
Oh yeah, okay. Just the regular old way.
Yeah.
Well, with multi-chat, I've got multi-chat up, so it's a little bit different, but I can switch to the other one. Okay.
Damn, dude, this is weird.
So if it's that slippery, then the tires are going to wear out
Yep.
a lot sooner, like they did in my session earlier today. I mean, dude, like I said, after lap 80, I couldn't even get in the 28s, and I was running low 28s.
Yeah, I hope Flo doesn't bin it for us,
Actually,
RG.
if you lift, are you doing any braking at all?
Actually,
I tried
I'd
it
probably
today.
wreck it before Flo does.
I'm gonna try this time.
I do a little brake sometimes down at the apex.
Yeah, just to turn the front end around.
Yeah.
I've
the
only
front
got
end brake
about
down a little bit.
20 or 40
We'll throw
laps
some brakes
on
in.
this combo. But
Oh,
it's
man,
pretty
that's
easy
a
to
tricky
drive.
game too. You get on them brakes too much, and that front tire is gonna disappear.
Right, and just off the bottom in the darker part of the track, I seem to get better tire wear instead of going to the yellow line. Dude, I got in an altercation with an AI car today.
How did y'all end up doing?
And-
Yeah, they're handful.
And the
I watched
mini
most of it,
stock
but I had to
went
go.
sideways.
I couldn't watch the
like
finish.
knife edge in the air, all four wheels off the ground. Came back down and landed, and I was still racing. It was pretty wild.
Man, I had some crazy ones too this week. Them AI, they'll send you.
Dicks, dude.
Man, I keep getting them. They'll right rear me and put me into the wall like head first. Yeah, the car just goes flying.
Yeah, they don't jerk at you. They're just real subtle about it.
Uh,
Oh, that was a good pit entry.
they just don't have no give.
Go ahead, Mark, or RGB, somebody.
I'll go.
I've got some laps in. I'm as bad as I'm gonna be. I don't think I'm gonna get any worse.
I'm
So
just gonna make a few.
You'll be fine, dude.
Yeah, there's no pressure. Figure we'll beat the hell out of this and then hopefully make it to the end.
yep.
Let's just finish, guys.
Do you want me to do 2 stints?
We'll do the first and the last.
Or do you want me to do the first 2? So we don't have a driver swap.
Whatever works for y'all.
How long is a driver swap?
Well, in road racing, it's 30 seconds. I'm assuming this is the same.
I mean, because I'm okay either way. I mean, I'll run whatever.
I think y'all are right. This is more slippery.
I just want to make sure everybody gets, at least one full stint.
Yeah, you only need 25 laps for a fair share.
Well, it's weird that we didn't have to assign drivers, so I don't know if maybe somebody unregisters, it doesn't count them.
It might be for this race so that you don't have to have an. It might be that you don't have to have an established team to race with people.
Right. We'll see whenever we load into the race session if it has as us as red, then yeah, they do have a requirement. If we're all green before we even start, then they don't have any required laps. Hey, Flo.
Yeah.
Have you seen my setup screen or whatever garage cover?
No, let me see it.
Yeah, hold on just a second. I'm trying to get some more sound in my replay. And of course, it doesn't work. You broke it, man.
That's
Uh,
about it.
oh, I think it's because I'm not editing it. It doesn't register me as viewing it, but that does no, it shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah, it should be working.
Or maybe because it's a fixed race.
Nah, I
Wait,
think
what?
it should do it. It should still show the garage cover.
Oh yeah, the garage cover. It should.
It's enabled.
Do you have a picture saved?
Yeah.
Do you have to link that one to the OBS?
Yep. Yeah, it's linked. It worked on a stream I did earlier.
The right slabs.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got the picture and it's activated.
Hey, Mountain, are you using Race Labs?
I do, yeah.
Good. Because I was in a race with Pablo the other day, and he doesn't have it. He uses iOverlay, and we didn't have the fuel sharing. So when he was driving, I could not.
No good.
Yeah, we need to get you that link though.
A link?
Link.
Yeah, for the team. I'll put it in Discord.
Do I have to do it again if I like?
Now, if you're already in it,
Installed?
you don't have to do it again. Okay, I posted it. There's a you take that in there in the overlay settings for fuel calculator. There's a place to put that, and then it will add you to our team list.
Is the fuel calculator in the overlays?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the last lap is what I look at, and then I've got the 5 lap average. I mean, which is, it seems to be at the beginning of a stint or a race, it always shows more laps than iRacing. But once it gets about a 10 lap average, it seems to line up pretty close.
Alright, cool. Yeah, I never use it, but I just signed up and it says I'm in your guys' group.
Yeah, in
Cool.
timed races, you know, like 3 hour races, in road racing, it gives you the time until empty, which is big deal, you know, in those races because they're timed races.
Yeah, that would be a big benefit. I've always just used the black box in iRacing, but I figured out like how to manipulate it early, so like you know what it's actually showing compared to what you actually, if you change your style, like if you're saving and then you go back to pushing, you know, it changes everything.
Yep.
But I've been comfortable with it, I guess, is my only point.
That's what I've been using, even though I've used this before. I don't. It's too complicated for me. I don't get it. What's all this like average, max, min mean? I don't even know.
Well, under the usage, it averages the average for the whole since it started getting data. Last is the last lap. How many gallons you use? Like right now, I'm showing the last lap was 0.11 gallons, and then I've got it where it shows the last
Okay.
5 laps.
Last five.
What it?
Yeah. See, last 4 laps. Okay.
Yeah. So on a .11, you're gonna, you know, 90 laps is all you're gonna get. But if you can do .1 and .09, uh, then you can get the 100 laps.
We're gonna add a decimal count to this. Yeah. There we go.
An outlap uses the most. It's .13 because you're wide open on the throttle, you know, winding it up and shifting.
Do y'all use layouts or you just use the same overlays for all types of cars?
Just started using them. It's on the in, yeah, cause when I started driving the Indy car a lot, and I use a totally different layout for that. And then on the GT3s, if I'm running the Corvette or the Mustang, I like the in-car rear view monitor better than the virtual mirror. So then I got to move overlays around that are covering up the in-car rear view screen.
So laps until empty. You turn on. So like, where it says like laps and average, is that like, is that for a fuel tank, like, or for a full tank? Like 86 laps for one full tank.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
Okay.
I eat gas, don't I? My laps ain't even that much quicker. I don't understand it.
Maybe it's, I was thinking like, if you brake, because I think you brake and I don't, it may be more gas to pick back up in speed.
Man, I drive in really far too.
I go pretty shallow, I think. But I don't fucking know.
When I clutch like when I'm coming off the wall and I roll all the way down.
Are you fucking ear clutching like the whole time?
No, I just did
Oh.
that time. But when I'm giving it gas, like I'll turn off the wall and I drive almost all the way down to the yellow line. Or one line up. Like when I cross that last line to get into the bottom lane, that's when I lift.
Oh, you look fine to me. I don't know.
Yeah. I struggle with that shit all the time. Some I'll be good, sometimes I'm not. I could tell my gas mileage got worse and worse all week. Faster my laps got.
Just fucking left a little bit sooner. That's all. That's all I try to do. Uh, I don't know if that's even gonna save any gas. Like I don't know.
Well, if we're doing 5 stints, it don't matter because we should be able to get 85 to 90, giving her hell the whole way, and we're gonna switch at 80, so we'll be all right.
Hey, Flo.
So does that mean? Okay, hold on. What's up?
You have my stream up?
Yeah.
You need one of these.
I saw that before, dude. The
What
main.
is it, Dunkin' Donuts?
No, it's a Whataburger burger
Oh, yeah,
Yeti.
okay. It's on my phone next to me. I'm trying to look at it while I'm driving. I just see a huge
Oh, yeah.
cup.
It looks
We're
just
getting
like
a
the.
Whataburger, though.
Oh, really? Cool.
Sorry. Yeah, they're building it right now.
Where at?
actually. Well, we're in Pueblo, but it's gonna be not too far from the house. It's on the south side.
Wait, what state though? What?
Colorado.
Shit. Damn. Nice.
Yeah, we got a Culver's and a Whataburger. They'll be in the same parking lot.
Damn competition.
Uh,
That's me. I got an In-N-Out and a Whataburger like right next to each other.
man, we went out to Cali once and I got that, but I don't really remember it. Like, I didn't realize what it was when we had it. I guess.
Nice though.
Yeah.
It has changed. It's not as, to me. It's not as good as it used to be, but it is still good.
Man, they're all hit and miss. Like I grew up in Wisconsin. I love Culver's, and I know for a fact that you can get hit or miss burgers from Culver's.
Yeah. For sure. That happens with Whataburger too.
Yeah, so I never even get into them arguments.
It's like I heard a guy say one time, "Do you think McDonald's makes the best hamburger in the world?" I said, "Hell no." He said, "Why do they sell more than anybody else?" And he said, "The reason is because you know exactly what you're going to get every single time."
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
And it's everywhere. There ain't no other burger place that's on every corner across the whole world.
Yeah.
I remember my son was like 2 years old and he would be in a car seat and we're on the interstate coming back from a race and he's screaming McDonald's, McDonald's, and we're like, where? And then about 5 minutes later, I can see a McDonald's sign a few miles down the interstate. It's like he could sense it, or he could see it. I'm like, how did he know that there was a McDonald's up there?
I feel like if you're a gambling man, that's a pretty safe gamble most highways.
The sad part is they're stopping to putting the playground in them.
Yeah.
And do you remember the one you had when you were a kid, like wood chips outside, like with slides and like random shit instead of like the indoor stuff?
Yeah, yeah. I had
How old are you, Flo?
38.
Yeah, you're the same age. I think I'm only 36 though. That's a hard one to keep track of.
You think?
I remember. I remember when the indoor one came in though. We got the ball pit, dude. That was
Yeah,
COVID.
that's.
COVID killed the ball pit, dude.
Oh yeah, I bet. I'm glad I didn't have to go through COVID with kids. That would have been awful.
Yeah.
Okay, it is only
Alright,
three minutes practice. I was wondering if there's gonna be 30.
Oh, we got 33 cars.
Nice.
so we're gonna break it up into 80 laps each stint.
Yep.
Well,
Okay.
well,
Yeah. So do the first two. That's the.
it needs to be 81 for a cushion. Because 80 laps would be exactly 400. So if you go 81 or 82, we're always shooting a little past the 400. So 81.
The mountain will go and then pit at 81 and then go back out And
I mean, I could roll a couple extra laps. Like, as long as my fall off ain't too bad at the end of this first stint, I could roll like 84, 85. So then nobody really has to stress about it. I don't think
see where
anybody
you're
will
at.
either. Everybody could do 90. So even if we came up one short, it's just gonna put an extra lap or two on Flo, or whoever it finishes.
We can do 90. You're right, but I think, but at a redo, it depends, on how slow you start getting.
Man, just because I mean, just the averages, our best bet's gonna be as close to splitting it up. Every extra lap we do on old tires is one less lap we could do on fresh tires, even if it was only a lap different.
I fully agree. So if we
Yeah.
shoot for 81, we'll have a 4 lap margin.
that sounds great.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna step away for a few minutes.
Yeah, you're good.
Thing is,
2K SOF.
we're running against human drivers instead of AI drivers. At least the AI drivers are predictable.
It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be fun. Have fun, guys.
We will. I've never done a team race with 4 people. We even did the Daytona 24 with 3.
Look at the temp, 122 before you qualify.
Yeah, thanks for saying something. I'm over here typing in RGB's chat.
All right, that puts you in P6.
Very nice time, dude.
Yep, top 10. Awesome. I've never been able to break 28 on a qualifying attempt. Tires just aren't fully warmed up, but you were pushing it hard down to the line.
Yeah, that was a tough one. There wasn't much grip.
Tried the clutching thing in the parade laps, and it would come up to 0.07 gallons versus anything I tried. It always came up to the same thing. So I think we get down to the lower resolution limit of the fuel thing. So we're not going for the 101 laps per stint anyway. So run and gun.
Yeah, just don't burn your tires up too.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
that's
I
the
did today. It was 16%. And when you come out of turn 4, you turn the wheel all the way, and the car would just keep going towards the wall. But that was on the 100th lap.
yep. Man, it'll get there if you heat your tires up, like dodge an accident or slide a little for a couple corners. You can catch that in the middle of in the middle of a run.
Or braking hard on entries while you're racing with people.
Yeah, you'll get that tight push off, but you can cool it back down too. I think you'll bring the tires back if you take easy for a few laps.
There's a team called the Ambiguous Father Son Duo. That's pretty cool. A father and son racing together.
Yeah, that is cool. Try to get my dad into it. Last time he came out for Christmas, I put him in and I made him ride the super late around Hickory a bunch of times. And he got into it. He was racing against AIs. He did it for like an hour straight. More than I thought I'd keep him in the chair. He's never played with computers or nothing, ever.
That's awesome.
I got a grandson that's 10, and he's getting close.
Okay, I'm back.
My kids have no interest.
I have to put a box under my pedals and all kind of stuff to, rig it up where he can reach everything. But when he comes here, he loves driving it.
I'm back.
All right, we're P10 off the line.
Nice. Means we're the 10th in the split. Or was that qualifying? Yeah, I missed qualifying. Oops.
Yeah, what I mean is we're P10 qual.
NASCAR's on right now, guys.
What is it, like a Daytona practice or something?
No, it's the heat races for tomorrow.
Oh,
Flo, will you watch and try to listen and see if Bert or the other guy that's the local, they got to qualify in? Like, do they got to get through a heat or are they guaranteed in?
I have no idea.
Yeah, if they talk about them if they come out in that first heat, they'll talk about it. I know one of them's in the 15 car. And man, I don't remember what the other one is, but they're modified racers from that track. They've been fighting against each other for 40 years.
Wow. Yeah, they're just practicing right now.
Cool that they let the locals drive in these type events.
I just figured out that whenever you turn off the UI and the viewing on iRacing, your mouse goes away. It's in here searching for my mouse. I can't find it because the UI is disabled on iRacing.
Man, I heard somebody say something the other day that they've been fighting this screen flicker for like years on iRacing. And they realized the other day that it was their mouse going to sleep.
Yeah, that was my problem.
Yeah, that's funny.
My mouse would go to sleep, and then that's why if I moved it, I get lag. And I blink out.
Man, luckily my mouse sits up on my stand and I think my wheel wiggles it enough that it keeps it awake the whole time.
Well, Flo bought a whole
That's
new
neat.
CPU, I think.
Yeah, and it still did it.
Oh, I would have been pissed.
As long as I plug it in, I'm good.
I have a trackball on my rig because I don't really have room for a mouse to move it around, so I have a trackball.
I've looked at those. I've thought about it for a long time. Is it nice?
I mean,
It's convenient.
yeah, it is convenient, and you don't have to have a whole bunch of room for it. But I used one in the past, so I was kind of used to it.
I got one of them little mini keyboards that has a little touchpad on it and a keyboard all built in, and it has like a volume scroller on it. That thing's actually pretty handy for the rig.
Yeah, that would be nice.
I don't use it while I'm driving. It's too small for that, but it is nice.
So we're starting the race. Starting from P10. And here we go. .2 SOF. I'm not used to being in splits this high. SOF this high. Flo's probably used to it. Hold on.
Oh man, I thought we were 3 wide.
You just got one under, you're clear now. I'll probably keep my webcam off till I actually drive. I'm not even sure what stand I'm going to drive yet. I'll have to duke it out with Flo, Mark. Interesting. Multi-chat doesn't show all the Twitch icons. That sucks. Well, if you're watching, there's one
I'll look ahead of you.
bad thing about that. Yeah, Flo's probably the most experienced spotter here besides Mountain. At least oval-wise.
Bring us that killing panic.
Yeah.
You're clear. Good. Pretty clean so far.
Well, they're not real spicy up front, but they're not getting in single file either. Slowly they are. which at this point in the race is probably a better thing to do. But Mountain is staying close up with these guys, so they're probably slowing him down some. He went high. Can't get the momentum going though.
He's outside. Just sure your spotter.
Front are all in a line, but the back is all spread out.
Clear. A lot of room, man.
Yeah, I seen that little gap. I figured I'd stop the side by side.
Max at 117.
Yeah, it's
Better.
cooling down, huh? It feels like it got more grip.
Yeah. I think a lot of guys up front were burning their shit up.
Oh, that
Yeah.
was a good blink.
They're doing a lot of too wide up front.
Ooh, some little banging. Or back 2 seconds.
They got some guys, and the guy that's driving our car right now has a friend that's in the race. It's SK Modifieds. licensed to race in this race in NASCAR. But the guy I'm talking about is not a NASCAR regular. He got that's the
Bet this blue car goes and gets in a wreck in the next 20 laps if he can catch these guys.
Yeah, he seems pretty antsy. Holding on to P10. We had 2 guys spin out. That gave us some spots. When we just let this number 3 go by. Because he's a weapon. You're a weapon, Flo. Oh, we got somebody coming back, though. Major's garage. And they're dooring up in front of us. Well, I just figured out that if I lock the sources on OBS, they don't give me that stupid red box. That red box to resize stuff has been annoying me, and I'm trying to figure out how to shut it off. And all you have to do is lock them, and it goes away. Field's getting spread out.
Leave this one car high, room high, so he can pass me. He was one of them two that spun off to the inside, so he's got to be quick.
He'll have problems getting around the 32 and the 3, though, I bet. He's high. I tried to figure out how to make you mod, but whenever I looked at the commands, there wasn't like a /mod command. There's a /mods that shows you who's a mod, but not one that will make you a mod. Maybe I have to be affiliate before I can do that. But let me look on my mod view and see if there's a way I can do it there. You keep an eye on Mountain. Okay, yeah, you've got it now then. You're important. I don't even really know how to mod much because I'm mod on Kenny's stream, but I've only had to like ban somebody once, and I just kind of fumbled my way into doing that. Does the audio sound okay? That 4 is getting spicy behind you. Hey, Panic. Yeah, I don't know how to mod, man.
That one's frying the fucking outside. Oh, watch out, he's into the wall. Stay. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good.
T-show. Boy, that 4 is getting spicy.
Straighten your shit up.
Getting spicy in chat, finally. So, those of you that have joined us, this is still the first stint. We're only 34 laps in. Mountain refugees in the car right now. He put us at P10 on the start, and he's maintaining it.
Oh shit! Nice job.
Just a little bump.
I got my side view now.
And I'll have you know I'm multi-streaming too.
The chopper view zoomed out all the way. It's really cool.
Twitch and YouTube. Although I probably have no viewers
'Cause I
on
can see the
YouTube right now.
leaders all the way up to the front.
Oh, they're spicy in the front. Got a little spicy in the front. Hey, 3F.
You're running the same lap times as the leader, so it's all good.
Yeah, we're just trying to do the wreck avoidance right now. I can't believe it hasn't came yet.
Save the car, save the world.
Yep. Skip it clean.
Look at all these first message guys. Wow. Like you've never been here before or something. I don't know if y'all saw I posted in Squirrels chat. The new multi-chat view. It doesn't show custom Twitch icons or emotes, which sucks. Who am I? I don't know. I do have a webcam, but I'm not going to turn it on till I drive. Just so I can sit here and just pick my nose and stuff. Our plan is to run about 81 to 84 laps each and do 5 stints. Instead of trying to do 100 each and run on bald tires for the last 10 to 20 laps. Yeah, dude, my hair looks like shit anyway. It's got to the point where the hair on the top is like very sparse, so it just kind of sticks up everywhere. The old man look.
Man, good thing you're not a carpenter, because I couldn't see you driving a nail. You would hit everything except the nail.
This lead group is staying pretty well organized. 1st through 15th. Yeah, the voice chat so far has been pretty quiet except for
Kevin, are you
him.
getting fuel data from him?
No, I'm not. I think it's probably because he doesn't have the share turned on.
Oh, okay. No big deal with our strategy.
Yeah, we're fine.
Yeah, I don't have it either.
Yeah, I didn't see that switch because there's a switch that you can turn on to actually
Yeah, for
share,
graham crackers, we try to make
and
you guys
he probably didn't
turn
turn
them
that on,
more.
which is fine. I don't know if y'all were able to watch the Wednesday night race. It got pretty spicy there for a while. That's the one that Max gave Max Verstappen gave Nim Cross like 4 black flags. Running P8. 44 laps in.
Looking good, man.
Sorry, honey. What's up, bro?
Yeah, I don't have fancy chat commands yet. I can't afford them. Yeah, the car is real loose. That's one reason why we decided to go with 5 stints instead of nice tap in the back there. We decided to run just
Shit.
80,
What do you do? Was that
82
because
laps,
He got rid
short
of
stints,
the
so
guy
we don't
behind
wear the tires as much.
guy and he's slid sideways.
I knew he was sending it in, so I had to give him room. And this guy behind me or in front of me was kind of right there too, so it's kind of a checkup a little bit.
Yo, 04 right there, better.
Felt it, but I didn't feel him touch me.
Yeah, the guy behind you got a bumper hit.
Yeah, I got to figure out how to do it, Panic. I'd seen the commands, but I got to figure out how to do the audio and all that stuff. I did find the commands. The basic ones are all there. I think bed is turned off though. But some of the other ones are there. Vanish is probably there.
It's all good.
Yeah, they are getting spicy. I kind of expected maybe everyone would line up and just make laps, but some guys are having other ideas. There's only 33 people in this split, or 33 teams. So it's not a big split, which is nice. The max is 40.
The first 5 cars are running solo, so that's got to affect them late in the race.
Your tires are looking good.
I'm not sure how the eye line looks yet, but in the practices that they've done and that the one that I did, the marbles get really massive up there in the corners. So that's probably not going to be an option later.
Track temp up to 124.
Yeah, sim time is 2 p.m.
You good, Flo? Alrighty, Panic. Thanks for hanging out. Enjoy the shows.
I knew I shouldn't have tried to mess around with passing that guy. Cost me 2 spots.
A long way to go. We good.
345 more laps.
Man, I overestimated the amount of concentration you need for this. I'd rather do the last stint than 2 stints back to back, I think.
It's 10-4.
We can do that. I'll go next if you want me to.
Yeah, I think that'll be all right.
Sounds good. We
I
might
mean, I don't know.
Go ahead.
I don't know if it's just that I'm this close to all these cars this whole time or what. But man, my hands are both sweating, gripping. I'm having fun though.
Yeah, take a break.
Flo, were you wanting to go next?
No, you go. I'll go after RGB.
Yeah, you could pick up me and RG slack.
Yeah, y'all been battling up here, so it hasn't been just a cruise, that's for sure.
Three wide up front. Ooh, little bump.
Check, make sure I was live.
Bump up front.
And they're getting spicy. I don't know if they're starting to lose their tires or what. But
Clear low, clear low.
Mountain's making the move.
Got that.
What did I do?
We just pushed him up. Yeah, they're bumping hard.
They're getting spicy. 4 wide.
They're done listening for each other.
Watch it, watch it.
He's out here doing battle.
For real, dude.
Looks like they picked the same strategy we did.
pitted early. Let's check up. Nice.
Pump draft. These cars are really fun because you can get in little door bangers like that and still keep it going.
He's there. He's there.
One thing that just occurred to me, I've got a mechanical keyboard sitting right next to the mic, so probably that thing's probably loud as hell whenever I type.
That was fun.
Now maybe things have calmed down in the top four.
Winning every race.
Hey, Greedy, what exactly am I doing that you're mad about?
Are you asking what I'm mad about?
No, Grady, keep on TMing me.
Who's Brady? I don't know who the hell Brady is.
I don't know, he's someone's
Lap
teammate.
71 now. So 10 laps.
I just don't get. I made a clean pass and you just straight up dumped me.
Greedy, someone stop talking about you and stop TMing me while I'm racing.
Pit stop is set. I added windshield tear off, and we got all four tires and full tank of fuel.
Sounds good.
Lapper next to you.
That Grady guy keeps messaging me.
Yeah, same with me too.
16 was sad that someone passed him, and then he dumps you.
put it on 81 or 82?
81. I'm gonna take 81 out the line and come around the pit.
10-4.
Mark, I hope you grabbed a beer and ate a gummy.
I'm waiting until my stint's over for that.
Oops, I forgot. I didn't wait.
But me neither.
Three beers, my lap times go down with no explanation at all.
I believe it. I believe it.
Like I'm doing everything perfect, but I'm slower. So on the sixth one, I start missing breaking points. You saw me driving at Daytona the other night. It was after 6 IPAs. My neighbor owns a brewery, and he stops by with an ice chest on Thursday afternoons a lot.
Yeah, that'll get you 6 IPAs. That's thick.
And these were the 9.5% ones. They were called Jabberwocky.
Oh yeah, they sound like they get you where you gotta go.
That's lap 80.
This pit stop's going to break up a lot of this wheel to wheel. It's already starting to break up.
Yeah, I feel like the pace has changed in the last few laps. We're just cruising.
He's going to come in, and Mark's going to take the next stint and run 81 to 82. And then I think
All right, so this is 81. I'm coming in this time. Bye.
and then I'm going to run the stint after that, and then Flo's going to follow me, and then Mountain's going to get back in to finish out the race.
What a great stint.
Great job, man.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
All right, great stint. I'm in the car.
Yeah.
Good luck, man. Be safe.
Cold tires and all that stuff, and just get out there and drive.
Yeah, it looks like driver swap is 30 seconds in oval too. So I just saw that.
I do feel a little guilty getting out knowing we could have saved that 30 seconds, but man, I'm sweating. I hope you guys feel the same way when you get out of the
Oh, yeah.
We wouldn't have saved 30 seconds. It's 30 seconds to change a driver and a minute to fuel up. So the driver change is irrelevant if you're filling up. In a splash and go, that's where it gets dicey.
Okay, that makes sense.
Oh yeah.
I figured
just
it was an
finished-
after.
It just finished fueling and he took off. So like no problem at all.
Nice. No issues then. Or no guilt, I should say.
All right, Mike, keep it clean.
Yeah, I'm getting fuel data now. So Mountain, whenever you have time, go in and check that overlay for the fuel, and there should be a switch to turn on that says share fuel data or something like that.
Is it different than the enable fuel sharing?
No, that should be it.
Okay, because I turned that on, and then I entered the code when it dropped down, and then it says that I'm in it, but I haven't closed anything, like I didn't leave the lobby and come back. Or maybe I did that in the practice?
Could be.
You see our names.
You see our names there, right?
Yeah, I see the three of you guys.
Okay,
So
yeah.
I'm in the group. I don't know if it's started, I guess. Or I guess I'm looking at it and I don't see any other.
Okay. Yeah, we'll see how it goes in the next stint. And since we're running short stints, it doesn't matter as much. So, but for any future races, we have it set up.
Maybe I didn't have it open. I wonder if that makes a difference. Like I didn't have it up on my screen.
Was it running in the background though?
Race Labs was, but
Oh, maybe
Go-Kart
maybe the
data.
overlay has to be activated and showing.
you had to be taking that data.
I think it does.
Yeah, that's probably the issue. I never did turn it on. I just did the sharing.
'Cause it's not tracking the fuel and
Yeah, I just turned it on now, so we'll see if it changes for the next stint.
The pit stop has the fast repair checked. I'm gonna turn that off.
Sounds good.
we just got to remember that we have one.
I'm gonna step away for a few minutes.
Well, lap 162.
And try pitting in.
And another thing, if it's your turn and you end up getting close to where you got to pit, if you got to let a guy or two by so that nobody's behind you when you pit, I think it's a safer bet.
Fully agree. I'm gonna stick with the Bucky's car a little while. He's running the right pace.
Yeah.
'86 car pitting in here.
That should be near the front. I don't know. I got a How many laps is the full tank?
Between 90 and 100.
Between 90 and 105.
Yeah. I've never actually done that. But I heard
Did
it's possible.
104, but I was doing serious saving.
Takes forever to fill this thing up.
That dude behind me's on 97 laps.
I know, that's all I was asking. I was gonna say. I was wondering if the guy was gonna pit.
Thought he was trying to cut me off. He was just trying to get to the pit.
Yeah. Yeah. No problem.
Mountain had the tough stint. This one's easy compared to what he was doing.
Yeah, you ain't got nobody around you.
You're doing good though, man.
First one's always the hardest.
For P4. Let's go. Keep it up. I made it to 100 lap 104 though.
Yeah, I've done it, but you got to do some saving.
Dude, just did 31.2.
Pitted or something. I don't know.
What happened? No, he's at normal time now. Yeah, behind you is a lapper, so he's beside you, slim by. Still there.
The wrecking in front of you, coming out of 3, coming out of 4, I mean. Sorry, I wasn't actually sure where you were.
4 times it.
I was like, I don't see nothing, but
I was watching the leaders and they wrecked. One guy spun around by pit road.
it's outside. Very clear. Good. lap 162, right? What are you driving to?
This is lap 116.
Yeah, no,
Wait.
wait, when you're pitting.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay.
You can just look at current stint in Race Labs. That's how many laps I've run since I started. The CS number. That way you don't have to total them up. All that bullshit.
Oh yeah. I don't have that.
I have that in my relative. So if a guy's behind me and I've got, you know, 50 laps on my tires and he's got 2, I know a lot. Tells me a lot.
Yeah, I have like last pit time on my relative. Or
Yeah,
last
I
pit
use
lap.
current stint and that.
Okay.
When you're running Indy cars, you got to know what kind of tire they got on a road course, whether primary.
Been watching the leaders for the last 10 laps. He's stuck in between lap cars and they're like 4 wide battling.
Little fella.
Yeah, he's got 2 of them that are just as fast as him that they're battling with right now. The other 2 are the 2 that spun.
They're not relenting. That's funny. Damn, he's about to fucking lap us. That's so fast.
This guy that's leading he pit on 65. So he had way fresher tires. He's been on fresh tires.
Guy behind you, his first spot does have like 10 lap pressure tires.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel where I can't really dive down to the line like I could before.
You're doing good.
Yeah, you're doing good. You're halfway through your stint. Keeping good pace.
I'm starting to feel my right front go away. I'm gonna try to let it cool off a little.
Yeah, just left a little earlier. It'll be good. Yeah, about 30 more laps, man. Keep it up. RGB's gonna miss his stint. Alright, we'll kick it from the team.
That guy's slowly creeping up. He's got a lot of.
I'm behind you.
Yeah. He's
Got
gained
him.
about a second in the last 5 or 6 laps.
You got one gap back to him, but then it's a pack of 6 cars.
Yeah, it's fresh and tired, so.
I see you, Shane.
Yeah, about 20 laps.
Hey, Marty, when you first pit stop, what did you do?
He petted on lap 65. Can he make it on?
No, his strategy is
No.
a mess right now.
Okay.
But if the next guy goes 100, then they're okay.
Nobody in front of us stayed out till 100. Oh, that would make sense, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Looks like 11th and 12th. They went 96, 98. 14th went 102. So there's a few we're going to be battling.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel the tires going.
I think the people that we were battling at the end of my stint was the 04 and 4. And they both tried to get close to 100. One made it and one just was short.
Yeah, there's 3 of them coming up behind me that are all on like 20 laps less. Yeah, I'm not going to hold them off.
All good. Watch out, watch out. Ooh, okay.
Damn.
It looks like from 18th to 21st made it to 100. Sorry, I didn't realize you were in the middle of a bunch.
No, I'm good.
Just clicking through trying to read stats.
How are we getting lapped?
This is the one guy that's pitted on 65. And he pulled off from the front. I'm not sure why he pitted at 65, but he was a front runner, pitted at 65, and then's been pushing by it ever since. But
Now those guys that pass me are starting to slow down a little.
Yep.
Yep.
Tires. And you got a big gap. If he's calling it as much as it sounds like.
Hey, O2, come by me, or O4, come by me in this corner.
Okay, I'm back.
I was scared.
I was trying to help us both.
I was watching all on the TV. I was making sure I still had time.
Yeah, you're good. We still got 30 more
I'll
left.
come here.
No, we got about 15.
Speed.
20, 15 or 20.
Oh, yeah. Don't listen to my mouth.
He's gonna be pitting.
Oh, no, that guy just passed the other one. He also pitted on 65. Or maybe I was looking at the wrong car before. That guy definitely is the one that pitted on 65 that just passed you.
Solo, Max. Solo.
I think I figured there's, if you pit around 65 to 67, there's I guess a 6-stop strategy.
Wait, what? Everybody's right there. Wait, what?
They're all gonna be pitting really soon.
Come on, laps. Got your poop sock ready, RGV?
I think so.
Did you say poop sock?
Yep. That's what they used to call the camps in EverQuest a while back.
You couldn't leave. We had to poop in a sock.
I got my breakfast all made,
Yeah,
so I'm
marbles over
good to
there.
go.
They're not bad.
Yeah, I was gonna say something earlier, but you seemed like you were holding the car through it pretty decent.
Pit stop is set. We're at P9. Hope I can keep it somewhere close to that. He's on lap 73. It'd be 74 here. And he's going to come in at 81. And then I'm going to get in. Run my 81 laps.
Oh, shit, this guy put on 66 too.
Yeah, there's 3 of them in the top 10 that are on that 65 to 67 strategy.
Oh, I see.
But they might not do that every stint. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're already past that.
Yeah, they'll
Oh,
have to
okay.
stick with it now.
P6 just. One of them just pitted.
You're
I can
running.
definitely feel the tires.
Okay, yeah, at 80. Getting close.
You're good. You're getting close. Come in after you cross for 162. It was a pretty good stint.
See what these guys are doing lap wise, because make me look bad. Yeah, he was running 27s and he was running 28s. That's all I can run is 28s. Mark's been running 28s. 28s and 29s later. Yeah, okay.
Seventh just pitted, I believe.
Yeah, that was lap 66. Yeah. One more lap.
Oh, no, go one more. 62.
I'm gonna try to find a comfortable traffic pattern to do.
This lap if you can.
I think he needs to do one more to match Mountain. This is his 80th lap, and then 81 come in.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, you're right.
So one more and then pit on the next one. Or box next lap.
No, you can box this one. You're on your 81st lap right now.
You're good to go another lap.
Okay. I'm getting you got a wreck. You got a guy on the right.
Hello.
You're good.
You got one car high.
Box. My way.
Yep, you're good.
There's a lot of marbles down there.
Yeah. Yeah, you did good getting through them though.
Good job, man.
It's not bad.
Yeah, man.
I just don't want to get rear-ended while I'm trying to turn in.
Yeah, good run, Mark.
Good
Thank
run.
you. I'm out. I'm out of the car. Thank
Get
you.
it, get it, get it. You got this.
Yeah, you got this, RGV. Just try to find comfort. Just go for a ride.
He was running 27.9s in practice.
I had one.
Hey, we don't need him here.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in
Yeah,
the
we need
28s.
the 28 threes are the seem like the sweet spot until your tires go.
Yeah, it definitely affects it. The more you push them first 10 laps, the worse they're going to be the last 10.
Yeah, those 2 or 3 extra tenths cost you, man. All right, I'm gonna go get that hydraulic sandwich now.
Alright, good run.
We call beer drag racing is hydraulic sandwiches. The bathroom was the urination station. We couldn't call it the piss, it was all the women around.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
Actually, only 15.
The 2 cars behind you haven't stopped for the second stop, and the 2 cars in front of you have not stopped either. Good pace against them.
10-4.
This guy that's behind you is pretty quick, but he blinks once in a while. Yeah, I don't know if he has pace or faster.
I think he has old tires.
Yeah, I just passed him, I think.
Oh, okay, you're good.
forgot I'm streaming too, so I gotta talk to the crowd. My 5 viewers, or 3 or 2 or 1, whoever's left. Thanks, Flo. Yeah, whenever I get in the zone, I don't say anything usually. Hell, Satan!
You're the one streaming.
See that?
Oh yeah, I can't say that on one stream. Hey, that's what his car says. Didn't leave me much space, but I guess that's racing. I'd kind of like passing on the outside better anyway. How did we drop so far down to 24?
It's just the way the pit cycle strategy right now is you're stuck behind all the people who pitted on 100.
Okay.
And they'll pit in 13 laps. 21 laps, I guess.
So I'm gonna pit at like 243, right?
Something like that. 244 or something.
Important. I don't have the stints on my overlay, so
Yeah, race line just telling me 165, so that puts you at lap 246. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46. 46.
Notice that at certain parts of the track, it seems like the windshield looks really dirty. Like the way the sun's hitting it or something. Right here. Looks really dirty and then it clears up.
Back.
I didn't wreck.
Burning some good laps, it looks like. Laps and no X's.
Better knock on wood too.
Are staying real cool. Yeah, it's something that just at a certain part of the track, I can see the dirt on the windshield better than in others. Like right here, it looks real dirty. And then after I come out at turn 4, it doesn't look as bad. I guess it's the way the sun is hitting the windshield. You know, there's been a
The dash.
yeah,
See the dash. The reflection.
yeah, something up there. It's looking really weird.
I've noticed, they don't have a back window when you're behind them. You can see the driver's wheel going back and forth in his hands and stuff.
I haven't gotten that close yet.
These pits like this was. There we go.
Yeah,
It just looks bad. It'll start rotating through.
it's hard to figure out where you're at.
Even then, though, we don't know how command.
I think we're doing pretty good to help determine how it's gonna happen. Just keep doing what we're doing. Yeah, we'll be there.
Sticking to our plan, and we're running the lap times we wanted to. So. The leader is at a 28.65 lap average right now. But he's on 95 laps of tires, so he's doing pretty good. The top 8 are 93 laps or more, as much as 96, so they're all fixing to do.
It takes longer, right? They gotta fuel more.
Right. A few seconds, yeah. It takes 1 minute to fill up the tank. So if you did 80 laps, you could do 80% in 1 minute to fill up the tank. They're doing 99%. like 1 minute and 4 seconds to fill up the tank. Do 4 laps.
See smoke. Does that guy have mic problems, or is my audio just messed up where he's like real soft?
He's just talking nonsense. He's like squealing.
Some other guys are telling him to go to Walmart and buy a new mic. Solo drivers don't have teammates to talk to. Ramble.
Yeah.
I don't know how to chill, man.
Our brother's just like at the pit stop. Halfway through the race, guys.
Yay!
I'll be like, yeah.
Wait, was that the guy blinking or?
Yeah, he was blinking. Graham. He blinked right into the other green car.
Punch him pitting. Thought he was gonna slide up in front of you.
Yeah, it did look like it.
Oh man, and I'm not actually spotting, so I'm probably a little delayed. So sorry about that.
Now that's how we spot in road. We don't use the spotter thing.
Yeah, I like to let you hear your spotter if possible.
So if you hit the start spotting button, it turns off the iRacing spotter.
Yeah, for the driver, you have to go in and manually change that to INI.
I see smoke.
Is the delay?
Hold back up. Yeah, it's a little bit of a delay. You'll notice it when you're driving. You kind of feel like everybody's calling everything just like a little bit late, like, and that's just from the theme or whatever.
He's good. You guys feel free to.
If you hit the start spotting button, you get less delay for watching the driver. Or is it still?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it speeds you up a little bit,
Oh, okay.
like a click. Like if you sit there and click it on and off, it'll kind of flicker back and forth. It'll only have like 20 feet or something.
Okay. Thanks.
But don't be like me and mute your crew chief and then forget to unmute it whenever you get in the car.
You know the spot right now?
Nope. But I have my radars.
I use those little lights. Race labs. It tells you when somebody's on the right or left. I'll use those.
Little blind blind spots. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I use the radar bars.
And those that don't know the screw because I like to look at them to see how fast I'm pulling away from somebody coming out the turn. See that those tires fall behind.
I use the blind spots for a really long time. I like that you can make them totally disappear until somebody's there and then they'll light up.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, the opacity or whatever it's called. And then, man, it always does some crazy color. It does red or yellow or something. I always had to change that too. I always thought it was a caution or something.
Mine are always yellow.
Yeah,
Gold,
yellow.
they're more of a gold color.
Caught me so many times that it would pop up and I'd lift a little bit, like caution's coming up. I changed them to blue. I use that for a long time.
Hey, we're back in the top 10.
The flags have a function to make the flags appear around your relative box.
Man, that actually gets pretty deep. I got all my different little widgets around it in different colors, and my SOF, the words are yellow, and the X's are red. And you can do a lot of cool stuff with Race Labs now.
Yeah, it's worth $4 a month or $40 a year.
Yeah, I think it went up. I think they said this year was 50.
Speaking of setup, I'm not an older guy, but in road racing, the setups, they're not that big a deal.
I don't really buy setups.
Me either, I do my own road racing because
Race Labs has setups.
no, we were just talking about setups, whether we buy, Race Labs is cheaper than buying setups.
Actually, they do have a page in Race Labs that people post setups in.
Yeah.
But it's kind of, you're probably not going to find what you're looking for most of the time. I don't think it's that popular. But it is there.
Working on my qual times for the Indy 500 in May. And setups, they're a big deal in that. And I won't know where I'm at with my setup until qualifying starts. It's a week long.
Man, somebody taught me not too long ago when you are in Garage 61, you can search the fastest lap speed. You can filter it by the amount of gas. So on road, you can filter it to be like 13 or 15 gallons or whatever. You can get the setup, the fastest setup out.
Right, but you in Garage 61, you can make your setup secret. Like I saw Flo the other day. He had a faster lap time than me in the TR86 at Daytona, but he's got his setups locked, so I couldn't see the setup.
You like the fast setup?
Well, I don't know. You just don't want
I
people.
don't want to get banned for sharing.
Yeah, that's the thing on Garage 61. You don't want to be sharing if you have so much space setup, unless you know it's already auto locked. Like some setups by the name will show up as locked. I think.
If you need help, I'll find you. Yeah, I don't want to share my color.
Right, I bought a setup package from ARA for a year, and half of them I couldn't drive. You'd have to be a fucking alien to drive them road racing. And the qual setups, twice I would load them up, I'd never used them, and they didn't have enough fuel to make the 3 laps of qualifying.
The first one used to be the best one.
Setup that you still gotta go work on every week.
Right, so Pablo, every once in a while, he'll send me a Honda setup just to look to see what they're doing, but I never use them. I just look to see, because the GT3 cars, the Indy car is the hardest setup.
You do road Indy or only?
Both.
I like the Indy car. I never really got good at the weight jacket.
Blake Jackerson bomb.
It's fun when you get it to work, but then I'll forget about it, leave it jacked the wrong way, be super tight or super loose or something mess up. And the guy who was teaching me had me doing it every time I would get in front of or behind somebody. Like you can use the weight jacket to suck up to them and then change it when you pull out and it'll shoot past them.
jacks up the right side and back. In the straightaway, you'll lose speed. Jacked up. Then you gotta jack it down for straightaway speed. Jack it up for to get you tight.
Oh, it's jacking up.
You'd like that foot. Good stance.
Oh, and then there's the front ARB, rear ARB, and all that other stuff. So if you're running your weight jacker up too much, you start messing with your ARBs to compensate.
Did it bottom out or something?
Well, I've had my weight jacker all the way to plus 10 and the car wouldn't loosen up. So I would have to move the front ARB so that I could jack the weight jacker back down and have a chest plate.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know the Uber formula is faster than I tried it in Willop and Watkins Glen today.
Nut. I bought it and I was trying to run it at Kona. And I finally got to where I thought I was doing good laps. And I walked somewhere that was faster from like the cockpit view. It blew my mind how fast they were going around the corners. I just didn't even comprehend it. And I couldn't do it. I couldn't replicate it.
Now the super formula is an animal.
They have so much grip.
Super formula lights have even more grip.
And I think it's
He's just hard to get by that guy because of the push.
out there battling.
Well, he was going just slow enough that I would be riding his bumper, and I wanted to get around him.
Still running good laps.
No one scratched the paint yet, so I had to do it.
It's like 4 cars in front of you that gonna pit before you.
I just saw the guy behind me, his last name. Pretty funny. Uber Packer. Rodney Uber Packer.
I hope he didn't have to go through elementary and junior high with that last name.
Must be in Wisconsin. The P1 is so far ahead.
Grip packs, man.
His 5-lap average is only 60 milliseconds faster than us right now. He's got 68 laps on his tires. We have 62. Yeah, the leader's last lap was at 28.39.
I'll be back in a couple minutes.
Right, see. The RG, my brother, is ecstatic over your stream.
Great.
Talked to him a while ago. He's also watching that NASCAR race at that mini track you're running into.
Yeah.
He said there's no way anybody's going to be able to pass, and there's a huge bump in the track. They can't go over without wrecking or damaging their car. He said it's wild.
I didn't feel comfortable with Uber Packer behind me.
So you go behind him and be bumper packed.
And that guy is talking a lot.
Yeah, I mean, try to get some experience. Got that camp spot reserved today. Their website was messed up last night. Same spot I was in before, AJ, in 23. Got for the GT3 race.
Is that in April?
Yes, it's late. I think it's the 25th and the 28th.
I'm definitely gonna.
Well, that endurance race they're gonna have is GT4 TCR, excuse me, and GR86, just like our SCDL. It's a 6-hour race Saturday night. Start during the day. Yeah, it's April 25th through 27th. Monday is the 28th.
You sober, Flo?
That means I could have started drinking earlier.
My secret, I'm never sober.
Well, some people it doesn't affect as much, you know. I don't think it does, but my lap times reflect that it does.
And when I start drinking on here, I can't comprehend the stopping plans. I'm not consistent. Like that just goes off the window.
No, I can't drink.
There's a reason why it's illegal.
I wonder if these guys behind me are going to catch me before hitting. He too will. He's coming up quick.
Yeah, and he's only got 53 laps on his tire. And the guy behind him, the lap back, has 34 laps on his tire, so it's inevitable. He's still turning the right lap times.
Getting harder to turn them though. It's not wanting to turn.
It's most noticeable out of turn 4. two behind you is running 28.3s, 5 lap average.
I'm gonna dive low on the next corner.
That was a good job avoiding that. 'Cause when he was out one lane, I think he was planning on diving to the bottom.
Yeah, but should have dropped him.
You know it.
Yeah. One of the nitro guys. He runs a lot too. He runs, man, he has like 600,000 laps on this race. Kind of plateaued out. I've never really seen him go 3K. I raced with him in the league and I've known him for like 3 or 4 years now. Actually, the last race I won was Vegas this year. Remember there? Bought an open setup from County. And I led the whole race. I was falling off, and like 3 laps to go, he got to me and he tried to drive through me, and I kind of lifted to stay a little bit lower coming off the corner. He drove right through me and tried to say something about a blink. He was like, my bad, it was a blink. P3 was like, no, I don't think that was a blink. He just drove right through. He says, like, you're the only one that's been blinking this whole race.
Yeah,
I ended up
blink,
winning the race though.
blink show up in the replays.
Yeah, we definitely have. I don't, man, he knew it. It was a straight on, nose right through me, and it was like way coming off the corner, like we were already straight. If he would have just held off a little bit longer and turned below me, he would have passed me on the straightaway and won the race.
So what's the math? When am I coming in?
Oh shit, 42? Yeah, you're good.
The line at 81 laps.
So I'll come in next lap.
Yep.
I'm gonna let some of these guys by.
Still turning good laps too. Better than I was. Oh shit.
All good. It's all good.
Hell yeah, good job hanging on to that.
She don't do that. That's exactly what I was worried about as well. I saw that happen in Marco's race.
Yeah, I came low and I thought he would see that and go around me, but
And he was on the outside and he like dove it low right in the middle of the corner like that. It's a race to do. Don't worry about it.
I'm out.
Hopefully he's not.
You didn't even get an X.
No damage. You're good.
Great stint, Kevin.
Thank you. That's fun to drive.
Yeah, good stint. You did awesome.
I like driving this car better than any of the NASCARs. Driving a NASCAR reminds me of driving a boat that's got a leak and it's full of water. I've done that a few times. It's
Yeah.
so heavy.
Yeah, I'm not real excited about Xfinity in the Squirrel League.
Hurry up, you're holding up.
I'll do it on the tracks I like. Daytona for sure, the first race.
And when you get on 1.5 miles, try going up to 14 to 1 on your steering ratio. It'll be a little bit smoother off the bat. And then don't be scared to turn the brake ratio up a little. Like sometimes you go 65 or 68, and it helps keep it under you a little better.
Yeah.
especially at Martinsville and Bristol, crank it way up. Just I don't like the official races and the NASCAR stuff because all the pissed off people, you know. I mean, it's the anger gets ridiculous.
You got a long
Yeah.
time behind you there, Flo, so you got some space.
Awesome.
Only done like 200 official races on my oval in years.
Yeah, they got some pissed off people, man, in there.
Yeah, it's bad.
Is that all you got, Greg?
Race in this sports car USA. They don't allow in-game chat in their races because you don't have that in real life. You can't tell everybody on the track to fuck off in real life, you know, so they just don't have it. Only the admins do.
Yeah, it
Hey, if
makes
you
the
really wanna
in
go,
race
go,
smoother
I ain't
for sure.
Oh, it's way better.
I could have given
Yeah,
him more room, but
unsafe.
he should have kind of seen what I was doing, I think.
Re-entries onto the track after you
Because
spin
here I'm
out.
on the outside and
Minimum
I
10
let these
seconds
guys
after
by
the
and I'm
race.
going real low.
Do they do fast repairs?
Stay to the top. I promise I'm not gonna wreck you.
So I didn't hear you over these guys.
No, I don't think they do fast repairs.
Yeah, that's good. I like the leagues that don't do fast repairs way better.
I just muted chat.
Mandatory caution after at a random time that they pick on a spin dial the night before the race. It's 2 hour and 40-minute race. And then they call a full course caution at this
Do they tell you when the caution's going to come before the race starts?
the night before, 10
Okay.
o'clock the night before.
So you get to plan for it at least.
Yeah, and you can plan for your fuel stuff. It's fun. It's multi-class.
Sounds like a good league.
It's the slowest car I've ever driven in iRacing, and I'm still having a blast doing it.
What is it? The GR86?
Yeah,
Yeah, I like that car.
I like the Miata too.
Drifting, Flo.
Yeah, good job. Way to hold it.
Now the guy that runs the league is he's a TCR pro, but he's pretty good at all the roads. But I think at one point in TCR he was upwards of 5K or higher.
Yeah, and he's 7,500K
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, that's impressive on road. That should get super serious, them higher IRs.
I looked at his history the other day, recent races, and he runs GR86 mostly in like D and C class stuff, and he's a 7,500, and he just smokes everybody because he likes the car, I guess, and there's no A class GR86 stuff to race.
Yeah. And he's talked before. He did run big money races and stuff, but he said it just got to the point where it wasn't fun anymore because he was saying stuff like, if you don't cheat, then you're gonna lose. He said most of the top teams have, some way that they're doing things. Nice lap, Flo.
Yeah, he drive the shit out of that GT4 too.
Yep. And there is some good guys. I know the Mad Sim Racing, the podcast guys are supposed to be racing with us too, and they're not great, but they're not bad. Everyone I think is so far, even in our practice races, they've been really good drivers, and it's been fun to race with them.
Yeah, I wouldn't change anything if I was running it. The amount of time that Strovic and Jason, put into it, they must not have jobs.
Yeah.
like me,
Either no job or no wife, one of the two.
or both.
Yeah.
Before I retired, I didn't have time. I ran Saturday night Daytona Truck Bash League. I used to run, and because I was out of town all week. I'd come in for a day or two and leave again. Damn, Flo, you're kicking that ass.
I don't know, dude. Hope I'm not burning too much.
No, you're good.
It
Keep
don't
going.
matter how much you burn. You're gonna make 81 or 82 laps, easy.
You're scheduled to you're scheduled to 320, 328. Sorry, I don't know why I can't talk.
Yeah, you're running 28 flats, 13 laps into the stint. I would say. I wish I could have done that.
Yeah, keep pushing. If you get to the point where you start feeling bad at the end, you can come in a couple laps early. We got that cushion built up.
I think it's fun to drive though.
Oh, he busted 28. 2 laps in.
Yeah, I did run a 27.9.
This seems like a good group of drivers, better than I'm used to running into in oval races and iRacing. But I think it's because it's an endurance race. The people that aren't serious aren't going to enter a 400 lap race.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like endurance racing. That's some of my favorite racing on the sim.
Oh yeah, it's been fun.
Got a guy low pitting. Don't scratch it.
I did it.
You guys run NIS all year? Why not? That seems to be a little bit better of a series too.
I try to run.
They're not going to have a podium 500?
Even if I don't like the track, I'll try to.
Man, I haven't seen the schedule yet, but if they do the Thursday night 9 o'clock Eastern, or is it 9 o'clock my time? I don't know, whatever. Thursday night was always a fixed series. I think I'm going to try to run the cup every week.
That'd be fun.
What series is it?
NIS?
That the oval series?
Yeah, it's a special series. They use the cup car, and it's a C-class license to get into it. But they do, that's where the special events are, like the Daytona 500, or Bristol is a long one. But then the rest of the races in between are only like 50% length, or even a little shorter, but they're pretty long.
And it follows like the live schedule.
Yeah.
To me, the oval racing at Daytona and Talladega, if that's all we did on Tuesday nights in the Squirrel League thing, I'd be there every week.
Yeah, I like the Daytona. I like the super speedways in the leagues.
Yeah, it's fun.
They seem it's always pretty chill until it's not. It's good.
Yeah. Even no matter how good everybody is, it's still a super speedway.
I guess the podium 500, that's the one that
Especially
always
if you want
had
green flag
controversy, right? And they probably
We did them
just
2
gave
races
up on
the
it.
other night in that league I was telling you guys about. We ran both of them duels back to back, all green flag, no cautions.
That's fun.
Yeah,
That's good.
I was impressed. That was the first time I ran with them.
I would be sold.
Yeah, it was a good feeling to start a league like that. I like the clean racing. Fuel strategy came into it too. Then it was 35 laps, and people could make it 18, but you kind of ran out on 17 if you weren't following somebody the whole time. And it caught us off guard in the first race, but we knew it in the second one, and T-Show ended up winning that one on the fuel strategy.
Did he wreck anybody?
No.
Tell him I asked you that.
Why? Does he wreck you? He's pretty good. He wins a lot in that league. They do these.
I know. We had a
What's
short
that?
track race the other
He wrecked me.
He said somebody wrecked him, and when I went and looked at it, he was the one that was doing the wrecking.
I've seen them get pretty wild on them Saturday night shows they do for that league. They got like to pay for caution laps and pay for him to do a live pit road race lap and all that crazy stuff like that. So I like to watch it. And I've seen T-Show pretty lit when he was in there talking shit, racing and wrecking. And I've seen him win a lot of those races. I think he won their championship once too.
Oh, I love racing with him. He's a great guy. When Shithole was racing with us, he was, I don't know, it was kind of weird. It's like both of them were at their worst when they were together.
Nice pass flow.
Yeah, really good pass. So close 23 laps in, he's still cranking these low lap times.
Yeah, the next two cars are 60 laps on their tires, so you'll probably get by them pretty quick.
Man, that number 6 car, the paint is so bright, it looks like it's got batteries in it to make it brighter. You see that green car?
Yeah, glowing.
Yeah.
Oops.
Damn, another 28 flat.
Me and T-Show were battling in the Winter Series, and it was him and me,
When I met
1 and 2, side by side for like the last 4 or 5 laps, and
we got to talking. We were camping.
we got just too close on the white flag lap,
racing. I thought it was
and
stupid.
both of us spun out into the infield.
He's busy.
Some good teammates.
I watched a lot of racing when I was a kid. And then when I turned 18, it didn't really matter to me anymore. And then, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago,
I never turned on my webcam too.
And now it's pretty much my whole life.
That's fun, man.
I was 18. We were racing.
I don't know if you're here 3F, but I forgot to unmute my crew chief as well, so I didn't have the spotter whenever I was in my stint.
And take the mower deck and then change out that disc on the back, that gear they had, and we would. We had a race one time with 8 lawnmowers.
Yeah, dude, we did some crazy shit with lawnmowers. We used to have the mud derbies.
It's not that bad though, because I have you can't see it on the stream, but I have the radar, so I can tell when there's cars inside and out.
And it was like hood deep mud.
But I do kind of like having the lap times set out whenever I'm driving, because I can't always look at the text whenever it comes up.
In the mid-'80s, I got into riverboat racing. These little 14-foot aluminum flat bottom with like a 25 Mercury. Run like a 20-mile, 30-mile race. We used to do it on the Sabine River.
Flo's running some good laps.
In Texas.
You're flying, right?
Yeah, and
cruise right across the top of the water.
We got 3 tanks of gas. You know, you got to stop and you got a pit stop. Stop in the middle of the river. Yeah, it was fun.
That's pretty cool.
I gotta figure out too how to get my Twitch chat overlay on iRacing, so I don't have to look at the other monitor to see the chat.
That was a lot of fun.
And this is kind of random, but it kind of on topic. Do you remember Tim Allen, Tim the Toolman?
Yeah.
Do you remember the grasshopper that he had? Or I don't remember if it was a grasshopper. It was the brown lawnmower that had the jet engine on the back.
No, I don't recall that.
Oh man, that was kind of shot in the dark. But my uncle, well, kind of uncle, but more, I don't know. I guess my dad dated this lady for a while, and it was her brother, and he lived right next to us. But we would go to like the fairs and stuff around where I was from.
Nice.
And he would take that lawnmower from that show, and he would go do the jet engine up and down and show it off. It was pretty cool.
Have you seen where Whistling Diesel bought a jet engine and put it in a Cushman?
Yeah, the little truck.
Yeah, and was on the highway, and they got stopped by the fire department and all kind of shit.
Yeah, was it smoking or did they actually light something on fire? I don't remember, but yeah, I seen that.
They were having a problem when they would shut it off. You know, they would have full boost, and when they would back the throttle off, it would just put a big smoke cloud out.
Yeah, I seen that one. Those guys are wild.
Yeah, like when he bought a tank, a Russian tank, and was shooting 155 millimeter tank rounds across the property.
Oh man.
I can't believe you don't get in trouble for some of that shit.
He said, I'm going deer hunting. He had a bunch of fake deer up, and he's like 300 yards away with a tank blasting out the fake deer.
Man, you got more money than you know what to do with.
He's having fun. And Flo's kicking ass. Still, look, he's still running almost 28 flat.
I practiced.
He says nonchalantly. You get tips
I
from.
always wreck those, dude. Those fucking AI, man.
What's weird is you can race against them for 80 or 90 laps, and then some random shit where they just put you in the wall out of the
Yep.
blue.
Yep.
Glad that wasn't just me that was happening to. It was always just like that, right when you're about to finish your gas stint or like 10 laps left, and then bam.
I know. I'll go watch.
Sorry, streamers. I still had all the UI up. Now you have a better
Lane or
view.
something. The AI cars wouldn't do that. Sure enough, he came down on me, you know.
Man, I've seen them where they'll like twitch and they'll send you too. They like just move a half a tire with towards you.
Yeah, they jerk back and forth at you. In road racing, they do it real bad. The higher you have the percentage turned up, the more they do that. RG turned me on to the setup files. Each file for each driver has an aggressiveness number.
Yeah, I seen a video. I think you can change those, or you can do a custom one.
Yeah, me and RG played with that when we were doing the Squirrel Road League. And you could go in and turn them down. But it seemed like some cars didn't react right, RG. They were still aggressive even though you turned them down. But we played with that for a whole season.
Yeah, we tried to get those things tuned up right, and we never did.
That was funny. I have fun messing with the AI. I go in there quite a bit when I'm trying to get ready for something.
You know, they call them AI drivers, but dude, they're computer cars. In 1988, 89, we were running against them on a PlayStation 2, Gran Turismo, you know, so it's not like it's new technology.
Oh, man,
Yeah, this pit cycle thing, I'm a bit worried about it, just because there's apparently 3 strategies. There's run 100 laps and pit
Restrictor plate race
3
on
times,
oval like NASCAR or Talladega.
and then there's
I mean,
run
Daytona or
82
Talladega.
laps and pit 4
They
times,
get in these perfect lines,
and
they're
then
like
run
each
65
car
laps
is
and
3
pit 5
millimeters from
times.
the other car, 10 or 12 in a
And
row.
it's really getting us
and
off
it's
because
like
we'll
you
go
can't
from
even-
top 10
it's a
down to
perfectly
25,
straight line. It's
and then
pretty
we slowly
amazing
go
what they
back up
do
in the
on those
top 10.
tracks.
Man,
So
I
it just
do.
matters when the
Sometimes I'll put
race
'em all the
is
same-
going to end.
same whatever strength, make them all like 100 even.
What
Man, it's
what
fun when you get 'em
stage
all
of
in
the
a
pit
three
are we going to
lines
be
like
in?
that, and
I have
there
to
ain't no
wait and
moving
see.
anywhere.
But
You just gotta try to hold on. Sometimes I go in there and just see how many laps I can do before I pile in with somebody.
hopefully it all lines up and we're, everyone's in the spot they should be.
So Flo, first through 11th are fixing to pit.
Nice.
I mean, they're anywhere from 86. They're all at 86, 95, 87 laps.
I'm going to step away for a minute.
Okay. Yeah, so in the next 10 laps, there's at least 9 or 10 They're probably gonna pit.
I think top lane gets pretty good. Their tires wear. Not top, but mid. Not the marbles. Oh.
Yeah, the middle seems to get good as the tires wear. Yeah, see right there, coming out of 4, that's where you feel it the most when they start. Today I did a stint and the front right was at 17% when I came in, 100 laps.
Ah, my bad.
You're good. Car got you saved the car. You could have kept the gas on. You didn't even
Yeah,
get an
that was
X.
clean.
You didn't even get an X. Go urination station and be right back.
So what lap am I going to?
28.
Do what? 328? Okay.
Yeah, 328.
Yeah, you're 45 laps in. And you got 49 laps left
tough.
of fuel.
Well, you are lucky you don't have to watch me try and get in and out of this rig.
Okay, cool.
And do you got your fuel calculator?
I do.
It's telling me to only put 7 gallons in it. I don't know if I really trust it. Because I can't get 70 laps on 7 gallons.
What does auto fuel say?
That's what it has me at, 7. But I clicked it up to 8. I was thinking about clicking it to 9, but I don't really want to lose extra time. 8 should get you 80 laps.
Are you doing that in the iRacing or crew chief or something?
No, just the black box. Like I click crew chief and I'm changing it.
So when AJ comes in, we gotta. I'm glad you said that because in the last 14 months, 3 times Kevin and I have had races where the auto fuel robbed us, and in 3-hour endurance races in GT3, and I got rid of crew chief, everything. All I got is race labs, and I haven't had the problem since, but neither has he.
Yeah, but I'm still running both race labs and crew chief too.
Right, and it hadn't happened. It
Yeah.
even happened in a race that I was in with Pablo that RG was not in, so it wasn't something on his computer. So we need to keep track of that before AJ comes in and hands it over to Mountain.
Yeah, that's what I was just looking at. That's I think if because you 3 all ran back to back to back, the iRacing thinks that would be what you guys would get. Is you would only need 7 gallons to go 68 laps. But from my testing, from what I've been running, if I'm gonna push, I'd rather take the extra gallon because I don't get 70.
You cannot make 70 laps on 7 gallons.
No.
Because you're going to use 0.11. You're going to use 7.7 gallon.
Yeah. Yep, that's probably pretty close with the outlap.
Well, if you want to get around that number 4, you might try to go to the outside.
It was catching me. I don't know.
He's got like 95 laps on his tires, so he doesn't have a lot of tire left. But you can.
Okay.
You're at 50 laps, so you're going to push into him. But if you take him on the outside and keep him down, he'll have to get off throttle some.
Yeah, P5 just hit 100 laps on his stint.
Yeah, that guy's going to be coming in the next probably 4 or 5 laps.
I told you I probably burned my shit up.
Yeah, we're in the window now. Anybody who's running that 100 laps, they're in the window. You can make it to the end.
how fast can they make it to the end? Flo's still running low 28s.
Yeah, Flo's killing it. This is a good stint.
Typical Flo. Hey, there's a fire bottle in the car.
You better.
Hey, tell your wife you're not a hot lapper anymore, Flo.
I don't know. I think I burned my shit up.
Yeah, you'll feel it.
You're good. Just do a little bit
Yep.
easier on.
There's a
bottom.
fire bottle in there.
That's just the car changing.
Yeah, turn 4 is the one that gets you. In turn 4, I catch myself touching the brake without lifting the throttle, just to try to get the front end to rotate, but you can't adjust the brake bias on these cars.
Can't adjust anything on these cars.
I know. I had to go into my app for my wheel and turn the wheel a little bit and recenter it so that it wasn't turning towards the wall on the backstrap. I thought that was so annoying.
Be running do some IndyCar races on this track in a few weeks. But the problem with the IndyCar series is finding a race with enough people to make. I don't understand it because it's a cool car.
P2 and P3 should be pitting in the next lap or two.
Well, 1, 2, 3, they're all at 101 laps.
Man, there's a Discord group. Somebody that I watch on streams a lot. They do all Indy cars, and like they held the full seasons when it was banned and everything.
Yeah, I5G.
That sounds familiar.
It's a young dude with like white hair, long blonde white hair.
Yeah, he used to do like YouTube videos.
Oh, he still does them. He got in the Butt Kicker Pro Series last year.
Was he the iCrash Weekly?
I don't think so.
Oh.
But he's 33 years old, and the top 33 in the Pro Butt Kicker Series get into the actual pro, the money series.
Yeah.
He got in as the last guy, 33rd. He's 33 years old, and he was the oldest guy. He said there were 15 and 16-year-olds. That just show you how those Indy cars,
Reaction time.
the reason I like to drive them is it makes everything else seem slow, and I think it makes me better.
That's definitely probably true. I get that just from racing road. Like when I run road for a week and I concentrate on that and I come back to oval, the corners are just so much easier.
Yeah, they're starting that pit cycle up there.
Third and fourth are battling behind you when they get to you.
They're on fresher tires than you. Not by much, but
Yeah, he's still running 28 threes. Yeah, the two cars behind you definitely, they're on 33 laps and 2 laps on their tires.
I just noticed that the lap timing black box has the DC lap on it. The current lap stint. Or driver laps.
What is DC lap?
That's the amount number of laps the drivers had, I think.
But yeah, we're all green.
For the minimum, yeah.
Mark got 83, Kevin got 82, I got 81, and AJ's on his way.
Yeah, the minimum would be 25 on this track. It's
25% of a quarter.
25% of an equal share. So 400 laps, four people. That's 100 laps each. 25% be 25 laps.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, the problem is, if you have a race-ending crash in those B-class endurance races, I mean, if it can't fix your car and the next guy hadn't drove, you're going to get disqualified just for that. You just turn the exact same lap time 2 laps in a row, down to the thousandth of a second.
Good flow.
It could be faster.
Yeah, it wasn't a 27. Oh, good lap, man.
Everybody in front of you's got a pit yet.
And then our Top Gun takes over.
I don't know, man. I'm pretty sure Flo gave me a run for my money on that one.
Yeah, it's doing great.
You got it.
I think we're doing good as a team so far.
Track's a lot cooler.
Team racing is so much more. If I'm racing in a race by myself, I don't feel any pressure. I just want to see what I can do. But team racing, I don't know personally. There's a lot of extra pressure not to let down teammates.
Yeah, especially on the last stint of a race.
You did
You're
the first one, dude. That was stressful.
And you're the highest IR in the team.
So what does that mean? Most expectation?
More pressure. Yeah, expectation is pressure.
Yeah. It's fun though. I ain't had a race where I got off and my hands were sweating like they were after that first stint. That was fun.
That was a tough stint, man. It was tight. In the road racing, when we do those endurance races with 60 cars, the first stint's brutal, man.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I let Mark
spread
drive
out.
those.
Especially, on smaller tracks like Laguna Seca with 60 cars.
Yeah, they start lapping around, like touching the back before they get spread out.
You got less than 10 laps. Oh,
Yeah, you're 73 in, brother.
so you can if you wanted to come in early, you could, but I think you can stick out for another 10. How's it feel?
Yeah, it's kind of fitting.
Actually, that's a thought. So his pit stop would be a little bit shorter because he came in earlier. And Got what, 79 laps left?
How many have I run total?
That was 75.
Yep, I gotta.
And you're running 28.5, 28.6. If we come in, Mountain's going to step it up to 28 flat. Track's 106 degrees. He's going to be screaming on fresh tires. So we're in the fuel window. That's between you and Mountain.
Yep, I'm at 28.
What?
28.
Yeah, you're good.
I mean, you're talking about a shorter pit stop, a colder track with fresh tires.
And you scratched it.
And you're in the fuel window.
Worrell spent good money on that paint, you know.
Yep.
Does he actually do those paint jobs in GIMP by himself?
Yeah. They're pretty simple, just black with, you know, logos, but yeah, he does them all.
It's still a pain in the ass.
Oh yeah. I tried doing it and I said no. This guy's probably gonna dive. There he goes.
None of the people in front of you have enough fuel to finish the race. P1, 2, and 3 are at 50, 72, and 40.
Yeah, I'm real curious what it's gonna be like in the last 5 laps, how it's all gonna even out. $327, best Chevrolet small block ever built. That's the number of laps. You know.
That was a Corvette engine, wasn't it?
Yep.
All right, I'll pet the slap.
10-4.
All right, so there's a gallon and a quarter left, and I left it on 8. I mean, just worried about being a lap short if I did 7.
Yeah, that's fine. You're gonna be doing the swap anyway and everything and the tires, so. Whoa, 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 whoa. Nice.
Well, yeah, I gathered up.
I
Good
fucked
job.
up. Sorry.
Nah, that's cool.
Go, you're fine.
That's one tricky ass pit stop.
Yeah, last time we're
It
gonna
was
see
right
it.
behind me, man. I didn't want to fucking get hit.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Didn't want to be like me.
That's all that happened.
Nice stint, man.
All right, thanks.
Yeah, good job, man.
Now you can have your
Yeah,
gummy.
good job, guys. Way to get us to where we're at.
Oh yeah, man.
Your right front tire was at 26%.
Yeah,
One that was, I did 100 laps today and it was 16%.
right back.
Good for it.
R2, you got it? I need to step away.
Yep. I'll be here.
Oh my god, it's so long waiting for that.
You should have a good space right here. Perfect.
Man, the marbles are crazy. They look like they're floating all over the whole track.
Yeah. They are everywhere. Could make a lot of tires out of all that. Anybody over 1? 7, 8. Or high. For sure, there's going to be 9 or 10 cars in front of us that have to pit. But some of the other ones look like they could probably make it. Running some great laps, man. Come back around. Nice job holding that.
And they're the only guy in the top 20 running 27s. only guy in the top 20 doing 27s. Maybe one or two other people now.
7.6, dude. What the fuck?
And
I
the
sh-
track temperature is 106. It's faster track.
Like an alien.
Nice job,
Yeah,
man.
that too. That's why I was saying if you hand him that car at 106-degree track temperature, he's gonna be cruising.
I'm running my damn 80 laps. All right.
Yeah, me too, Flo. Except for one car, everybody in front of you has more laps than you, but I'm trying to figure out how many of them are going to have to pit.
Yeah, whenever I checked a while ago, it was around 9 or 10. We're gonna have to pit.
Besides P6, Mountain has the fastest 5-lap average right now in the top 20.
You have fun, Flo? Oh, I noticed you have the sword now. The green sword.
Y'all see that car, 2 cars behind him blinking and then disappeared just now?
No, I'm on him.
Okay, it's a purple car that was behind him. It started blinking, then it just disappeared. There's only one team in front of you faster than you right now, Mountain, and it's the DFC team.
Fat caterpillars.
Yeah.
That's what that stands for.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, not everybody, don't you?
Yeah. Kinda. Because I just sit there and watch.
Well, that's racing. Just because you know somebody don't mean you like them, but you got to race against them. So, that's what I like about leagues. It's like real racing. You get to know the people. You tolerate people like Chitto because they're fast. Just all those little nuances. Anybody heard about him?
Oh, no, not too long.
Nope.
I mean, I didn't really talk to him that much anyway, but I ain't seen him stream or nothing go live for a long time.
The last time I was in a race with him, he said, "Man, I like these Zen packs they came out with, the little nicotine pouches."
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody said, "Yeah, what's so cool about him?" He goes, "Well, I snort them. He cuts them open with razor blades and snorts the powder out." And we're like, "Wow." And he goes, "Well, take it from a crackhead." He said that in front of everybody.
Yeah, he's wild.
If the guy's gonna have to pit.
Guy behind him. You're still doing 28 flat, 23 laps
Keep it
in.
up.
Another 27.
Well, looking at this, there's 47 laps left. And looking at the top 18, there's one at 53, one at 51,
Yeah, there's some people
one at
in front of us.
78.
I'd say 4 or 5 that are going to have to save fuel.
So that's like 4 that are
Okay.
going to have to pit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking through them. There's like 3 or 4 that have to pit, and a few of them that are going to have to fuel save.
Yeah. Another 27.
And it looks like the majority of them are on the 100 lap strategy. There's 2 that are on the 60 lap strategy.
There's 3 other cars running slightly faster than you on a 5-lap average, but they all have more laps on their tires. I mean, they have less laps, so I think you're doing as good as possible.
Flo, go buy me some viewers, man. I only got 3. I need to get Pimp to come follow me. One of the main reasons I thought about doing this on Twitch was so I could get affiliate, so I could get the Texas flag heart that you have. So I could use that in places. Since I can't sub to you, then I'll just get my own. Well, I could sub to you, but you never stream, so I'd be paying what, $7 now for icon. Yeah, you'd sue me. I figure you would.
It's really competitive, dude. There's almost everybody in the top 20 has a 5-lap average of 28 flat to 28.3.
You're not going to let me use it? Fine. I'll make my own. I'll make mine better. with guns sticking out the side. That'd be pretty cool. There you go, yeah, with the W in the middle. And a Dr. Pepper in its hand or something. Oh, you're gonna give me cheap viewers, eh? Do your stuff, Flo.
Okay, P14 will be the next one to pit.
Thank you, sir.
14 laps.
I was gonna reach down and do it, but I thought, hey, I got Flo. I need to add viewers to the list like Squirrel did. So we got 36 laps now. P15 is definitely going to have to pit. In fact, they're pitting right now, I think. Or they're up in front of us. No? I don't know where they are. Yeah, we just passed them. Okay. So they're pitting. 60. Now the rest could make it without stopping. They'll have to fuel save, which means they're going to have to, their lap times are going to come down, but I don't know how much. Yeah, you can say viewers in my channel. I'm a nice guy. And I need to double check, but I think I have VODs turned off. I don't want to have a vibing incident where somebody can go back and clip it.
Hey, Mountain, you need anything? Glass of water, beer, bowl, what? Yeah.
Just locked in right now.
I did take 1/2 of the 5 milligrams. But it wasn't until after I got done with my stint, so it probably won't even hit until I'm ready to go to bed, which is fine. What is that, a gold ticket? So I made some notes. I need to check on some stuff. And now I forgot what it was. I did figure out what I'm going to call my channel points. Oh, I got to figure out how to do like alerts for followers and stuff. I installed something that I thought would do it, but then whenever T-Show followed, I didn't see anything. And it didn't, I don't think I have any sounds associated with it, but I got to figure that out. No, it's not going to be track credits. That's called, what is it? Platinum. No, not platinum. Go press platinum. There we go. Now it's going to be bananas, man. That's what minions like. So. Banana. And I need.
So the next position in front of you is 8.9 seconds ahead, and he's got 66 laps on his tires.
I need to find a banana sound clip and a GIF so that whenever I get followers, it does the banana.
But he can finish, but he's going to get slower. You have 43 laps on your tires.
Still running 27s.
And he's running, he just ran a 28 flat.
It's so fast.
Why didn't you go this fast, Flo? $25 laps to
Kevin,
go.
I don't see that anybody ahead of us has to pit.
Yeah, not now. The ones that had to pit or have already pitted.
Well, yeah, there's a couple that could get in trouble and have to save, you know, depending on how hard they pushed
Yeah.
at the beginning.
The gap between 1 through 5 is not that much.
Yeah, 4.5 seconds. Oh no, it's 18 seconds.
P6 is 18, 9 is P5 is 10. So yeah, they're all within 10
Yeah,
seconds.
you know, at the end of the race, when you look at the results, there's a number that says average lap time, which includes the entire race with all your pit stops and everything. And that lowest number is who wins the race, always.
Yeah.
These races get complicated because
A fucking Uber packer in front of us.
How'd he get ahead of us?
He packed that fucking Uber, dude.
Yeah, it's that full 100 lap strategy that is got most of the guys in the front.
Yeah.
yeah, I'll be interested to go look at the laps and see how slow their laps got. I bet they were in the low 29s. You know, at the end of their stints.
Yeah, it'd be something.
That's going to be real interesting to look at.
Later's still doing 28.2.
That being said, I have seen all these different strategies win races this week. If you look at through the results, each thing we've talked about has won a race.
Yeah, well, the top 10 here, we got probably 8, 9, 7 of them on the 100 lap, 2 on the 60 lap, and one oddball that's got a 40 lap stint a while ago, 49 laps.
But if you think about it, this is the last race of the weekend. The guys in front of us, most of the people in this race have been studying all those results from what, 3 days of racing, 4 days.
Yeah. Did that make a noise? No. I've got a gate on that mic. I hope it kills most of the
But I'm with
regular
Mountain.
noise.
The 100 lap at that track temperature on that setup, I mean, I'd be down to 29.6 by the end of the thing, you know.
There's smoke. Yeah, the carnage in this race is not what I thought there was going to be lots of carnage, but I don't think I've seen hardly any wrecks. There's only 25 cars left in the race, but
Yeah, out of 33. But yeah, I would have expected more than that. But there's no yellow flags, and there isn't there one fast repair.
yeah.
So yeah, that's about right. And like I said, in a long race like this, you're going to end up. It's a better quality of drivers that enter to do hours. 80% of the NASCAR people on iRacing want to do a 10-lap sprint. Dude, he's still turning 27s.
Fucking monster.
In the last like 10 or 12 laps, he's gained a second and a half on P15. But the dudes in front of him are doing 28 twos and 28 ones. Like I said, it's real competitive. I'm impressed.
The next three cars are all on over 20 lap older tires than you.
And you're really gaining on them too. 10 laps ago you were 8.8 seconds back. Now you're 6.4.
So, Flo, do you have alerts turned on your stream? Do you even remember how to stream?
Nah, really fucked up that pit stop.
Oh, that was what, 2 seconds?
Yeah, that wasn't anything. I'm just glad you didn't run into the barrels, man.
Yeah, you're good. Don't overthink that. This was a good race. There's a lot of good people in here. A lot of people that seem like they know what they were trying to get done, and they did it. I think we all did really good, though.
Yeah.
Knock on wood.
Yeah, good shit, dude. Wait, 0x? Yeah.
I think couldn't have done any better.
Like Mark was saying, that since this is the last split, everybody's had time to analyze stuff and find the best strategy.
I just don't understand. We've done so well, and we were 2 laps off the leader.
I know, it's crazy.
So we've run a mostly perfect race except lap times. So, except for Mountain's lap times, he's got the ones that the leaders have.
For real.
Like the leader's got a 5-lap average right now, 28 flat. Mountain's at 28.2. And there's people even in the a bunch of 28 flats and 27s.
Yeah, the leaders
Yes.
on the 65 lap strategy. So they
Yeah,
pit
they're
it in extra
big
time.
competitors.
But I guess the fact that they had 20 laps that were probably 0.2 faster every lap. That's too much math for me.
True.
5 laps to go. Let's go.
Well, we're gonna get a good SR bump.
For sure. For sure. Nice avoidance there.
Yeah, you guys did excellent, man. Thanks for running this with me. I had a blast.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
fun.
yeah, guys. Super fun.
This is the kind of oval race I can handle.
Yeah, it was nice and fun and clean. Just for mountain at the beginning.
Yeah.
All those marbles.
You know, but it really was a good group of drivers. I didn't see any erratic behavior or anything like that.
Too bad.
Except for the Graham guy talking a lot. But
Yeah, but once I hit mute,
yeah,
all
it was
good.
fine. P16. That's actually I wasn't even really expecting that before, but that's worth it, I guess. If me and Flo would have done it by ourselves, we probably would have already been done.
Too many X's.
No, we're good, man. Don't have no regrets about it. We did the best we could.
Oh,
And we
yeah, we
kept
did
the car
great, man.
clean. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, my goals accomplished. I had fun. It's, I can't wait. The date will be posted in just a few minutes with all those laps to figure out. Because we did so well, I'm like, how can we not be in the top 10, you know?
yeah, we all got double green.
What?
Double green.
Good. Well, I'm gonna end the stream. If you're out there, thanks for watching.
Double
Thanks for
green.
hanging
Mine's
out.
showing red. I got red IR.
And
Yeah, I lost 22.
No.
Oh, on your
next race,
Yeah,
I don't
no
know,
SR.
might be
SR, yeah, SR probably gained.
Friday
No,
night
double green.
for our
The single
first
green.
I'll look at the final
SCEL
result.
race.
Well,
So thanks for hanging
Mountain
out.
had